Welcome back to the Blue Dragon Mining Channel. Today we are going to continue the saga of Rig Down. Because, well, what the issue I thought it was wasn't the issue it was. And so I've got some video here to show as I troubleshoot further and lock down to what it actually was and what the solution was going to be. So if you like this content, subscribe channel, hit the like button, and comment below. And without further ado, here we go.
Alright, so had to strip the entire thing down. I removed all the wires. It took some experimenting. I've eliminated that it is not the motherboard. It appears to be this breakout board, this ZSX breakout board from Parallel Miners. I think it started shorting, so we're going to sit here and watch it. And when it does it again, you heard it a moment ago beep. So this is just connected going into the motherboard. It just goes to the BIOS screen right now. There's no OS plugged into it at the moment. I unplugged there it goes. See, it'll run and then poof, it goes off. So what happened was it wasn't running long enough to get past boot anymore. It would just short out. So looks like this is the problem. I connected this ATX power supply up and ran the motherboard on it, and it didn't do that. So there it goes. It keeps going off and on, and there's nothing else plugged into it. I have switched out this before. I'm going to do it one more time for this experiment just to make sure that eliminate the fact that it is the breakout board and not the power supply. I've got another one of these sitting underneath that I'm going to pull and put in there and try. So try that, but it looks like it's this board. So I'm going to have to look at the return policy or see what the warranty is on that. See if I can get that replaced. Hopefully I get that replaced, because that board is not cheap. Alright, let me try something. Alright, I finished switching out this just to make sure it is not it's not the PSU supply. It is this board. It keeps doing that. Just keeps flowing through. So I don't know what kind of short it has, but it's shorting. So yeah, I gotta figure out some type of temporary fix while I get that replaced. Not gonna be easy. I'd like to get some hashing back up on this board, so I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'll do it off camera because it's gonna take me a while. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. That's new. It's powering off and on, but this was staying on. Hold on, let's watch this for a moment and see what it does. Yeah, I don't know what kind of short that is, but I should turn this off. Of course, I have had a problem lately with trying to use this power switch to turn it off. that's what's shorting it out. Let's switch. I wonder if it's shorted out and it's not responding. There we go. I don't know. I don't know why. Alright. Let's see if we can makeshift something and get a whole parallel miner and see if we can get that replaced or order a new one, I guess. Alright. Alright, so got this one card back in, 3060 Ti. I'm doing, come down here. So I got this one as the main power supply going into the motherboard, and then SATA coming off and going into here. So it activates this second PSU. So what I'm going to do now is I'm in the process of shutting this down, add the cards back in, redo the wiring. I'm going to have the two 3070s on the 850 and then all the other four on the 750. I think that will work properly. So yeah, I'm going to get that together and we'll go from there. Alright, as you can see, I've got this back up and running. So it looks to be that 8 ZSX breakout board was the problem. I finished this up this morning. I went to bed before I got everything put back together and on. So now it's running. I had to make some modifications because this fan back here that I was using to help cool particularly this card and keep the air flowing right in here, it was plugged into that ZSX breakout board. The X11 board does not have the fan connectors, so I had to use this motherboard. However, that connector does not fit into the 4-pin connector here. It just doesn't fit. So I found another fan that I had out of another PC case, and so I mounted it up and got it installed onto that. So I've got some airflow going over this section right here, just so this card here doesn't overheat. So I've got that up and running. So we've got the 850 power supply here. This is gold rated one, is providing power to both this 3070 and this 3070, both the card itself and to the risers. And then the other four, the 1070, the 1066 gig, the 3060, and the 3060 Ti are all going into the X11 board on the 750 watt platinum power supply. So that's where we're at on this. So this is up and running, hashing again. So currently the 1066 gig and the 1070 are just doing flux, and the others are doing Ethereum. I'm going to reach out to Parallel Miner and see if I can get a replacement board, like return that and get a replacement, or get, I don't know, something. On their website currently, I don't need any of these cables at the moment. I've got plenty of these cables. I just need to swap out that board and get that back so that I can put that all back together and swap out the less efficient one with a more efficient one. So that's where I'm at the moment.
So yeah, I've got it up and running. The rig's up and running now. 850 watt power supply is running with the link to the other board. The ZSX was the problem, so we've isolated that. I just need a replacement board if I want to get the 750 platinum server power supply back in use, which I would prefer to. However, let's be honest, money's a little tight at the moment, and I'm trying out higher priorities. I've got a working solution, but it is on the to get replaced. So I went back and forth Parallel Miner. It's got just answering their questions. They were trying to troubleshoot and stuff. So yeah, I don't know if anything is going to come of it. I would love just to even get a 10% discount. Like, hey, sorry the board failed on you, or sorry that it because you know, the equipment fails, and who knows, could have been a power surge, could have been anything that has caused it to short out. It may not necessarily be that the board itself had a fault. It could be that there was a power surge, and it caused a short. So I don't know, but I do know that that board was the problem. So replaced it. Rig is running now, and that's basically where we're at the moment. So it's always an ongoing maintenance, as all the miners know. So it's just troubleshooting it, figuring out what's wrong, and replacing it and having it back up and running again, and then wait for the next failure. But trying to minimize failures, trying to do maintenance to prevent certain failures so you don't have major downtimes, and planning your downtimes works great. And that's where we're at now. So I got have another video dropping here shortly on a power upgrade. Extremely excited about that. So that will be happening here shortly. And that will be probably in the next week or so. All right. And if you like this material, comment below. Would be great. And then hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And this is Blue Dragon Mining signing out. Bye.